Did that really happen? Did what I was hoping for actually happen and work out? Did I just kiss the commander of the Inquisition in which I am a leader of? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. So that did happen. And then said commander of said Inquisition blushed adorably and just went back to his office and said he'd see me later. That also happened. Wow. I should probably go do something Inquisition-y before I just talk in circles. Inquisition-y things would probably be taking Cassandra to go find out what happened to the Seekers. Let's do that. That sounds way more productive than sitting here wondering if I really just... Did I just kiss Colin? No. Yeah, I did. And we're in a... So, we're in a relationship now. Is that's a... I don't know how to do those. I mean, the longest relationship I've ever had has been the relationship I have with Colin right now. So, this is gonna be awkward for everybody. Cassandra, do you want to talk about anything to get my mind off of things?
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
Oh, no. We're definitely gonna go look for them, but, I just wanted to chat. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Yes?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I mean, I'm wanting to try to be friends because, you know, I've never really had those either. So I was thinking we could get to know each other better because, you know, we fight alongside each other a lot. And, you know, just because isn't that what isn't that what everyday people do?
No motivation beyond making things between us less...
Antagonistic?
Yes.
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne.
78?
I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Did you just say 78th in line? Am I gonna have to start calling you Your Highness? Do titles start coming into play now, or is that later? Or if I have to take you to the ball with me, does that mean are you gonna be introduced as a prince? Please tell me that. Please tell me that technically you're titled. No, it's not princess. Oh man. Well, Varric's gonna have to live without that juicy piece of gossip. Anyway, so you're Navarran royalty?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why are you like on good terms with everybody? But is that why you left? I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. If I was in your shoes, I definitely would have left because, man, I mean, yes, I was in a circle and there were those hardships, but honestly, sometimes I'm a little bit grateful that I was in a circle because I didn't have to deal with the noble side of having a noble family, you know? So if that's why you left, I completely understand.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from.
I respect that.
The Pentagasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
I'm sorry about your brother. What, is it okay to ask? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But what happened?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I will leave you to it, and maybe we can come back to this later?
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Have I talked to Bull in a minute? Does Bull remember that? I mean, I just took Bull out. We hung out recently. Bull. Hi. Bull, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good. Is there anything you wanted to talk about? No? Will you tell me about the Ben Hasrath?
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
And your job was the spying, right?
And you're a spy.
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I don't envy you that job. That sounds impossible. How did you handle that?
How'd that work out for you?
About as well as you'd expect.
Yup.
I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Wow. That was... Even knowing what they did, though?
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them.
Really?
Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal Vashath, and work undercover.
Huh.
That's how I ended up here.
Wow. Honestly, Bull, I don't know if that's what I had expected for your story. Wow. Immense respect.
That's, damn.
You did ask.
I did.
Anyway, nice talking with you.
Thank you for telling me more about it. Whoa, man, though. I mean... I did not expect Bull's story to be one of that. All right. Now that I've had some very serious conversations and I kissed Colin. Did I kiss Colin? I did, didn't I? That's... Okay, that's still wrapping my head around that one. That's gonna take me a little bit. I'm gonna go get the gang ready to go. Time to go deal with the seeker problem for Cassandra.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
I mean, everyone's going crazy, so...
He's involved in crazy, just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Do you know...
Let's see what lies within.
What do you know about Ban Loren, though? And why would he let the Seekers be here? This view, though. All right. Guys, I know I said I really wanted to move to the Emerald Graves, and I do. But can I get a view like this when I move to the Emerald Graves? How many castles are in this area, though? I got one castle, two castle. There was that castle down there on the way up. And then this is kind of like a dead castle. So, what? 3, 4 castles in a very tight area? How is that even possible? I thought castle meant you were like king of the land. Or in Ferelden, did everybody just own a castle at one point? If so, I want a castle. I know the Emerald Graves, technically not Ferelden, but let's bring a Ferelden, let's build a Ferelden castle in the Emerald Graves. I'm still not over this. Cassandra, do I need to knock first? Is there a secret password or anything like that? Like anything to let the Seekers know that we're friendly? Like, you know, don't kill us. We're friendly? No? Okay, let's go in. Let's see what happens. Hi. Hi, I'm Riley.
Kill them all!
What? Who are we killing? Okay, well, I'll follow you. Who are we killing? You said all of them.
Flank them!
Is there... oh, really? Really? Sir, that's rude. That's so rude. I can't even begin to tell you how upset I am over that. I thought you were in danger and that I was here to help you. No, you were just being an awful individual during a fight. Oh. I can't even right now. Sir, sit down. Stop touching Dorian. Is that... Was that... No. Okay. In we go.
Promises. I should have known.
What?
The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
I'm sorry. What kind of strange beliefs do they have? What?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones.
What?
They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
What?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why not deal with them? Why haven't you just ended them?
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Oh, I hate the sound of cultists.
Cultists. Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
So, are we thinking that the Seekers were here to root out the Fiery Promisers? Another cult. How many cults are we going to deal with while the Inquisition is the thing? Okay, that doesn't look good. Is there anything here, though? Did I miss anything? Like, no. Is that an Inquisition body? Why would they have an Inquisition soldier? Well, now this is personal. I mean, I know it was always personal for you, but now it's extra personal because, you know, that's an Inquisition soldier. Did any of them have anything in their pockets? No. And did you have anything in your pocket? A dungeon key. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to make sure I check their pockets, which is utterly disgusting and ugh. But, I mean, it's the only way we're gonna get through this, right? Ugh. Does anybody else want to volunteer to go through people's pockets for me? No? Alright. What's down here? Hello? Oh, this doesn't look good. Like, look around too for any notes, bits of paper, anything that'll explain exactly what's going on. What is that a dead Seeker?
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Yes. Yes, they will. For them, the dead Inquisition Scout, all of it. They will pay. I promise you. We'll make that right. It is a destroyed castle. How many castles are there in the area? All right, are you a Red Templar? Wait, what? Yes. Since when are Red Templars here? Oh, behind you, Dorian. All right, y'all. Cassandra, can you handle that? All right, guys, I need everybody to chill out and step away from me. I know, it hurts, doesn't it? I know. Dorian's magic is just really good. Oh, there's another one. I was too busy being amazed at Dorian's magic. All right, anybody else? Who's next? Nobody. Okay, good. Moving on. What do I have in here? Oh, they just let some of the animals die, huh? Oh, that's disturbing. What happened to Ben Lauren, though? I wonder if Josephine can try to find them. Anything over here? Anything? That's an area. I don't think I can like jump that fence. Even if Bull like hoisted me over, I don't think I can get over there. All right, now I think one of them died right around. Is your body? You had nothing. Is there another? I'm assuming I'm gonna need a key. They seem very, very concerned about safety. Is there anything key? Courtyard key. I was right.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
I'm more concerned about, not concerned, but interested in the whole, you're resistant to red lyrium. Are you one of the only people that is actually resistant to red lyrium? And if so, why? Oh, Cassandra. Why are the Seekers resistant? Is there something different between you and the Templars? We're gonna have to have a long talk outside of this, because like we need to know in case there's a way to protect people. Or I assume it's nothing easy that I can replicate or anything like that. Because of course, why would it be that easy? But you know he's gonna betray them. Like there's no way around it.
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to Red Lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to Red Lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
I mean, we're gonna find them. We'll do what we can and we'll find them.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
Exactly. Oh my. That's quite the entrance. Oh! Oh, more of you? Really? How many of you are there? Yeah, well, I mean, somebody just take them away from me. Oh, you guys. I don't need... Oh, sir! Wow, that was incredibly rude. I'm just over you and all of your drama. Take that. Okay, good. He's down. He can't do much damage at the moment. Sir, are you done? Almost. Almost there. There we go. There, he's dead now. Good, good teamwork. Good, very nice. That's still, though, that is quite the throne. I am so happy I don't have a throne like that. I would never sit on it. I still technically haven't sat on the thing you guys made me buy. I don't actually want it. What is this? The Order of Fiery Promise. Oh, Cassandra, is this the history of that? Consider the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The First Blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's faith, there was more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of these, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Thedas must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. And this they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing this come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promisers during a battle recorded only as the cleansing of Chernow. The cult reappeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth. Huh. Leading to the Chantry's hunts that did not see the Promisers eliminated again until the Exalted Age. Of course, Brother Genitivi wrote this. Why wouldn't Brother Genitivi have written this? So, wait. The original Inquisition turned into the Seekers? Huh. That changes some things, doesn't it? So you're right. The Fiery Promisers have been stamped out twice. Not once, but twice, and they're still back? So they've never actually been stamped out. They think the only way to save the world is to basically stamp out the known world and then let everything start from scratch? Ugh. I can't even begin to tell you how much I hate that. Is that an Inquisition-y symbol on that chair? Is that the Seekers? Is that why the Seeker symbol is so close to the Inquisition symbol? Because the original Inquisition turned into Seekers? Is that where the connection is? Are there any more? I'm just seeing if there are any more notes or bits that we can use. I'd rather know who I'm dealing with before I deal with them. It's a strange theory or way to think about it. I know, but I would love to know my enemy. I mean, are they there? They are definitely my enemy at this point. Nothing though? Is there? Oh, there's a table over here. Anything? No? Really? I don't want to rifle through somebody else's belongings, especially if they're Ben Lauren's. And hopefully we can get Ben Lauren back to their house, so I don't want to go through their stuff. That's rude. All right, what's through here? Oh, good, a door that opened without a key. Oh, no. Cassandra? Do you want me to go first and let you know, or we could go together?
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What?
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
So they're turning seekers into things that create demons? So you can't be possessed, but you can grow a demon? Can you grow multiple demons? Or is this, I mean, I assume this one demon is going to kill you. Oh. Oh, the implications. Is that where all the seekers have gone? Is that why there are no seekers left? What kind, what, like, is it a special kind of demon? One that's not actually from the Fade, but one that's not a new kind, but you know what I mean? I should probably be thinking about this later, I'm sorry. But everything, why would they do this though?
What could they hope to gain from this?
Our powers. Revenge. Who knows?
A demon with your
The
powers.
Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra.
What?
He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
But we met the Lord Seeker. Or did we?
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him.
What?
It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Oh. So we met a demon. How did we not know? How did none of us know? How did Solus not see the demon? Solus was right there with us, wasn't he? Isn't he supposed to be all-powerful and knowing of all things weird and demony? How did he not sense something that was wrong? How did I not? I'm a mage. Shouldn't I have known? How could I not have sensed that? Those poor... What about the Oh, those poor Templars. Oh, Cassandra, did we make a mistake getting the mage's help? No, we didn't, because the whole Redcliffe and Tevinter at the doorstep, and I know, but why couldn't we have saved... I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Why couldn't we have saved both, Cassandra? If we had made time, maybe this never would have happened. Maybe we would have been able to stop this before it got this far. He's such a dead man, though. He is a dead man walking, and he doesn't even know it yet.
If we find the Lord Seeker, he's dead.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome. He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Agreed. Are you okay, Cassandra? I can't imagine that you are. If you need to talk when we get back, you know I'm here. But the implications behind all of this, Cassandra. Everything. The fact that Seekers are resistant to red lyrium, the fact that they were growing demons and they wanted... Could you be right though, Cassandra? Could they have been using you guys to grow demons, or not you, you know what I mean? Like seekers for your abilities. Can you imagine a demon that was resistant to a lot of different things? Especially, like, wouldn't be corrupted necessarily by red lyrium. And all of your... Didn't you say that you can set the lyrium... Like, can't you do something with lyrium? Isn't that what you have over Templars? Aren't Templars petrified of you? You'd have control over Templars. You'd have control over mages. Can you imagine demons with that ability? What? It would be unstoppable. Is that what Corypheus was trying to do with his demon army, though? Grow different kinds of demons and then have this kind of demon that could withstand almost anything? How would we possibly ever beat them? Would we be able to? That's a terrifying thought. Oh, man. All right, Lord Seeker Lucius, where are you? I don't even want to call you Lord Seeker anymore. Lucius, that's better. That's all you deserve. Where are you? Show yourself. Oh, I see. You bring other people out to do your dirty work? No, come on. Let's do this. Time to go home. Is he... No? Oh, he's still... How many of you are there? Is this all that's left, though? No, you guys are you guys Templars? Anything? Anybody left? Thank you, Bull. All right. Is he this way? Up we go.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
Dead man walking. Hi, how are you? I'm Riley. I'm here to end you. I just can't... There are so many things I want to say to you right now, but I am so utterly furious that I can't actually form a sentence. So, you need to know that I am going to take great pleasure in killing you. But do you want to talk about anything that you've done? You've got so much to answer for. It's not even funny.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition.
Yep.
Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
So what, you go ahead and help Corypheus? There are other ways to go about this. You could have started talking to the Templars, to the Chantry, to anybody. I mean, there was the whole Inquisition forming to try to... There was everything that was happening at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. You could have brought in a different opinion there. You could have had a voice there to try to change everything. There was no need to go inside with a demon and then murder your own people over this. So helping Corypheus was the better option? I'm sorry, I don't see how any of that makes sense.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra.
What?
We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
This is not the right thing, though. Siding with a monster like Corypheus is in no universe the right thing. You're utterly insane.
He's completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done...
I know.
No, you don't.
What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Okay. You are just gonna die here then. The Maker's will. I I'm sick of people using that as an excuse for all of their actions. Oh, you're still here? All right, time for you to go away. Oh. Dead?
Another blighter fall!
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, so much wasted life. So much.
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it.
I know.
Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Same. All right, Cassandra, let's go home and see what's in the book.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Are you all right? You seem upset.
Are you all right? You look drained.
I assume you know about the Rite of Tranquility.
Yep.
The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Honestly, Cassandra, it would be a better option just to kill them. Can you imagine? This is not the time for me to get on my soapbox, Cassandra, but honestly, no. It's not a kindness. What you're doing, they should just be put out of their misery if that's all that you think that they can do, instead of trying to help them learn to control their abilities, which would actually be the better option instead of ripping everything away from them. Ugh, it's magical castration.
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
What?
The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
I'm sorry. As in the Seekers, or the Chantry, or the Templars? I'm going to assume that you mean just the Seekers, and by relation, the Chantry. Because if Templars knew, things would be a lot different, I assume. But it's not so... I mean, honestly, at this point, that doesn't surprise me. Why wouldn't you know how to cure tranquility? And just... Oh, of course you did. Do you know how many people were needlessly made tranquil? Even in the circle I was in? I mean, I just...
That doesn't surprise me at all.
We created the Rite of Tranquility.
Excuse me?
To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned a spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Wait, so the Chantry doesn't even know? Nobody knows? Only the Seekers? Honestly, that makes it a little bit easier to swallow at this point. Ooh. I mean, what else is in the book, though, Cassandra?
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I can't say never, because, I mean, I unfortunately can't see the future, but I don't know. I hope not. I hope with everything that I am that if we ever do get to that point, or close to that point, I have the ability to walk away and to just stop us before it gets bad, or to just shut down the Inquisition or anything like that. And I mean, I don't know.
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
I know. But your faith has clearly been shaken. Do you want to talk about that?
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to survive. The acting to survive part isn't wrong. It's what came after that once you finished surviving and were living again. And then the circles, and then the Templars, and then the Chantry, and everything that went with all of that. And I'm not blind to what the Templars go through either. I see it in Cullen, I've seen it in other of our Templars. It's not fair all the way around. And then to know that the Seekers were able to cure some of the tranquility and could have brought some peace to all of the circles months, maybe years ago. Oh man, Cassandra, that's a very hard pill to swallow right now, but how would you rebuild the Seekers?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
But what is the Maker's work? How can you possibly know that? If according to your beliefs, you know, the Maker, all-knowing and stuff like that, how could you possibly know what his work is?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
But how are you gonna know when you find it? You do realize that it doesn't make sense, right? You don't know what his work is, but you're gonna keep looking for something that you don't know what it is. So what, you're one day going to stumble upon a cause and go, look it, here it is. And what if it's something just as bad as the Circles again? Or what happens to the Templars? Or what if it's another all-controlling entity that destroys more than it helps? What if that's what everybody at the time thinks is the Maker's work? Shouldn't you recreate the Seekers on a principle, on something solid other than the Maker's work? Shouldn't there be something in there, a guiding force, a guiding reason, instead of, we'll keep looking? But it's honestly, Cassandra, it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. I mean, when the Inquisition's over, which please, I hope it's soon. I mean, your life is your own at this point. You can do what you want.
That's not for me to decide, Cassandra.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
You're welcome.